channel called Dimba Anakale, and it has been a while since I have done this sit down alone video, so I'm back with a new video. Today I want you guys to get to know me a little bit, a little bit more in detail. Um, so this is a book I'm currently reading. It's a good read, by the way, very detailed. When the horse speak, the jockey must listen. So get yourself a copy. I'll I'll put down the number below for you to get your copy. So the other day at work I googled, and it was more than 150 get to know me questions. So I cut them down to 45 or 43, around there. So I'll be answering some of those questions, and then maybe some other time I'll answer the remaining 60 something. Yeah. So these questions is just for you to dig to dig deep more on my attitude, what I'm about, things that I like, and just some of the um, detailed facts or whatever about me. So without wasting time, let's get into today's video. This is plain yogurt. My sister recommended this one. Apparently, it's good for cleaning the the women body. For feminists always use plain yogurt. When she was here for holidays, she normally buy this, and then she told me it's good for women hygiene. It help you clean up down there or whatever, all the discharges. And yeah, I am not a nurse or an expert. Okay, let's begin with our video. First things first, have you subscribed yet? Please do consider subscribing to this channel. We have made progress to 600 subscribers, guys, and I am excited. So we are making progress. I also I also check the analytics, like the number of views, the watch time hour, and there is progress there. The other day I was like, wow. So all I need is more, is 500, 600 more subscribers to to get there. So please do subscribe. So let's get to know me. Starting with my full names: Lucia Laudika Komwene Ndaposhish. Those are my official names. What is the meaning of my names? Lucia, I remember those years back, I googled this name because, you know, our parents sometimes just throw these names at us from the Bible or whatever. You don't really know what it means. So I googled it, and it's apparently a Latin word. It's a Latin word derived from the word Lucius. So Lucia is a feminine word for Lucius. I guess Lucius maybe is male, or I don't know. But that is what Google is saying. Who gave you your names? Obviously my dad. After what or whom I named. My names, my Oshuambo names, it's just, I'm not named after anyone or anything. It was just my father expressing himself, because Laudika Komwene is it 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 implies that someone has been praying for something and the prayers were answered. Laudika Komwene. So obviously my dad means his prayers were answers, whatever the prayers were. And then Ndaposhisho simply means I'm relieved. You know, when you're worried about something and maybe it's over, or you are not worried anymore, that is the meaning of Ndaposhisho. And Lucia, that one is a name that he gave me. He named me after my aunt, my mother's sister, who happens to he happened to observe a good relationship between my mom and this aunt, and she's now my only living mom, if I have to say it in that way. So apparently, because my aunt was more involved during my mom's pregnancy, that used to be at work, and my aunt was taking care of the sister, and daddy observed that great relationship, and so he just likes, yeah, that's Lucia Siombushe. So I'm an unofficial Mbushe because I believe for you to be an official Mbushe to someone, you need to have all their names. But for me, I only have Lucia, the rest of the names. Yeah. What did you want to be when you were a kid? Oh, growing up, the only profession we knew was teaching, because most we see teachers every day when we go to school, and maybe police officers. But obviously, I didn't want to be a police officer. I viewed it as something for male, and the whole part of guns is just not aligning with me. So obviously, I wanted to be a teacher. I used to fantasize a lot when I see these young teachers and student teachers coming to do their whatever practice at the school. I remember at Onakalunga, I used to admire this other young lady. I don't know if she's young or she's just good looking, Miss Canalelo, and I used to look at her like, wow, maybe someday I want to be like her. But obviously, when I went to high school, I was very sure that I didn't want to be a teacher. And if I had to be a teacher, maybe it's because it's a last choice for me, or there is nothing else I can do. I didn't want to be a teacher. I never applied for teaching. Um, my first choice at UNAM, because I already applied to universities when I was in grade 12. UNAM first choice accounting, second choice was business study. Pity that I applied business study. I don't even like it. Okay, NAST first choice accounting, second choice IT. Yeah, so obviously I end up doing what I really wanted in the first place, and I'm so grateful. Which was your favorite class in school? Mathematics all the way. Oh, I love math, guys. I just love working with figures. I think it's when it comes to math, you don't really need all this blame to be thinking and memorizing. You just need to understand the logic, the formulas, and you're good to go. So I love math. Where did you go to school? I changed school a lot. Um, it was somehow, sometimes it was a choice, it's not a choice. So I really changed school. I started school at Ondobe, at a primary called Ofia. So that's where I started school. My parents sent me to my grandparents' house just because the school that is nearby my parents' house was a bit far, so they were concerned, who will I go to school with, blah blah blah, because obviously I'm a firstborn and my little sisters were not going to school then, so they sent me to my grandparents because their school there, they view it they viewed as they viewed it as close, plus there were other cousins going to the school, so mom wanted me to at least go where there are elder cousins to go with me. Then after third grade, I have to go back to my parents' house because then my sisters also started school, so we can go to Nakarunga together. So I enrolled at Nakarunga. Unfortunately, uh, I only got to attend three grades there because our mom passed on again, and so in this case we didn't have a choice. We were sent back to the grandparents' house because there's no parent at home. Dad used to be at work, and I'm the eldest, so obviously I cannot be. Then so I did my junior secondary at Ondobe. I applied for high school at Onga and I was admitted there, so that's where I completed my high school. Um, which of your parents do you resemble? Daddy, Ate Kanjeng, this is I look like my father, guys. The complexion, because my dad was and my mom was light in complexion, very beautiful woman. Um, I think my other light sister resemble her. Me, this is my father's complexion. This is my father's signature. Everything. So I look like my father. Apparently, on was so you should look like your father, so that people don't say he's not your real father. Joking. When was the last time you cried? Oh, now that I think about it, it was Tuesday. I was I, I was having my lunch. So during lunch, I like to just keep myself updated with Facebook. So I was watching this live funeral stream, and I when I scrolled down, I saw a similar surname like funeral. So it turned out it was my friend's. It was a burial of my friend's father. So I was so shocked because I didn't hear about it, and he was like buried 2 weeks ago. Then so I just clicked on it like to confirm one. Then yeah, when I was watching it, it came to this point where the casket was coming in the homestead, and there was so much crying, so I just shed tears, guys. I am a very emotional person. I quickly locked out because yeah, but I'm a very emotional person, especially when it comes to death. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I'm a firstborn of eight, so I have two brothers and five sisters. Do you have any children? Yes, I do. I do have a daughter. She just turned 1 year last month, I mean last week. And yeah, her name is Yellow. I you you met her sometime on this channel, and she pops up from time to time, or mostly you hear her cry in the background when I'm filming, but not today. I locked her in the room. uh how did you perform in school? Oh, I was brilliant, guys. I believe I am I am naturally gifted. I don't really need to push with studies, but yeah, I do good. As long as I understand in class, and I I have my notes. I do. I don't need to force. I do good. What are some of your favorite TV shows? I love shows. Love TV shows. I mentioned a lot on this channel. At this point, the topping TV shows that is on my list is Pretty Little Liars, followed by The 100, and Revenge. Those are my top three favorite TV shows. Um, which phone do you have? Right now I'm even breaking the company code. I'm filming with a company phone. I have a company phone, a Samsung A32. Like I said before, my phone died. I think my iPhone was tired, man. I bought the phone in 2019. I'm a keeper, guys. So there was a time the screen broke, and then I took it for repair. And then after not even 3 months or 4 months, it died again. And I remember someone said, just sell it. It's someone close to me. Just sell your phone. Uh, you don't need to keep repairing. At the end of the day, it's like you are spending while on a new phone. But I just kept on that phone. Apparently, iPhone doesn't even want people. Apparently, the motherboard died. It just shut down, and that's it. I'm yet to buy my personal phone, but right now I'm using the company phone. What is your favorite clothing brand? I don't have one, but I do wear Puma a lot. Just because my husband loves Puma, and he had this tendency of buying two t-shirts, one Puma for me, one Puma for him, or shoes, Puma for me, Puma for him. Yeah, he loved Puma, and he buy me. Uh, my husband bought me. There is this belief that if your boyfriend buy you shoes, apparently he will leave you. My boyfriend has been buying me shoes for as long as I remember. When I was a student, if you come to Windhoek, and we go in town, I'm like, I want these shoes. He'll buy me shoes. He will even help me with fitting them on, and he's still here, guys. He didn't leave me, so I think some of these things, they affect you if you believe them or you don't. Fish as well. People say if your husband buy you fish, they'll slipper away because fish is slippery. But this one, because he obviously stay at a cost, when he comes to Windhoek, back then we were dating, he used to bring me fish a lot, but still here, he didn't go anywhere. Yeah, but maybe it's true, but I don't believe it. What is the most important thing in life for you? I believe family is important, guys. Number one is family. Family is everything, and then I believe your job or your hustle what you do for a living is important nowadays, because yeah, guys, yeah. So that is at the top of my list. um Family, for me, it's not just about blood. There are friends who are family to us, people who are very close to us, people who show up when we need them. Yeah, those are important people. And obviously, what you do, whether you sell your bales or you go to 5 to what they call it, 7 to 5, or you you sell-fed cakes, what you do for a living, what bring you bread, it's very important. And do not take it for granted or let anyone tell you otherwise. What inspires you? Interesting question. I'm inspired by successful people who do not forget the roots where they came from. Yeah, so I'm really, I really love someone who is humble. Despite being at the top, I love people who do not look down on others. Those are the people that inspires me. Despite your success, guys, I believe there is so much beauty in having a sense of humanity and just being kind to people. So yeah, obviously, kindness and humanity, compassionate people. Those are the people that inspires me. I'm not moved by money. I am I am moved by humanity, because yeah. Who is the most crucial person in your life? Crucial. I understand crucial is someone who is important, like in a way that they are decisive to your life. As a married woman, I think my husband is the most crucial person. Everything I do or everything he does is centered around our marriage. Like you should think about the other person. Um, he's I think legally, this is the person who make most of the decisions of your life. If you are incapable of making your own decisions, let's say you are in a coma, this is the same person who can tell the doctors to pull the plug. I hope so. I hope not. Mm, if you die, if you die, this is the person to. This is the key to your estate. Mm, I think so. Unless you have a will somewhere saying he is not allowed to touch anything that belongs to me. He is the legal person. Legally. Now we are talking law. I don't know law. Have you ever lost someone you love? Yes. I think if you follow this channel, you know my story. Life has knocked me down so much and really hard, guys. So at this point in time, and yeah, I lost my mom. That was something I never healed from. It was years ago. I think it's 16 now. Did I forget my mom's anniversary? Or how do you call it? Um, yeah, I lost my mom. I never healed up to this point, and last year life strikes again. Took my dad. Same manner, same way. I don't know, guys. Life has really screwed us over, because the reason why I say so is like they all just vanished in one afternoon. They were fine. Next hour they are not here. I don't know what is going on, but it is what it is. Um, is there someone you cannot live without? Um, if life has taught me something so far, how people just vanish and it's the end of it. Life has taught me that one day everyone is gonna die. So if it sorry, that's my daughter, and she's with her aunt. I don't know why she's crying so much. Next question is where was I? Every time you hear your kid crying, you even lose the focus. What is the first thing you notice about people? Um, I think their clothes, what they are wearing. If we are facing each other, I'm coming from this side, you are coming from this side. I first see what is this person wearing. You can tell a lot about how the person is wearing, guys. Like you can even tell this person looks strange. Maybe I should keep the other lane, because maybe it's a church also. But ah, yeah, but I don't really What type of movies do you watch? I love scandalous movies, I love drama, and I love romance. Those ones. What is your idea of a perfect date? Obviously, a walk at the beach. That's what I normally do. So, walk at the beach or holding hands. Mostly in at the how do you call afternoon hours from 4, 5, 6 there when the sun is about to go down. That's what I love. That's what I've been doing. It just give you time to talk and just think back when you guys started dating. Yeah, it's for me. It works for me. I love it. And I do it a lot when I am at a cost. What is your body count? This is too unnecessary. I'll pass. Do you have any bad habits? Yes, I have a habit of forgetting. I forget to call people back. I don't know. People probably think I do it on purpose, but I I don't. I just forget. I remember when it it started when I was in my first trimester of pregnancy. I had a very easy pregnancy. I wasn't vomiting, I wasn't having those funny cravings, but I used to sleep a lot, guys. So I knock off and then I prepare a meal because obviously I was hungry more often. And then while I'm waiting for the food to come down, I can lay down most in bed and just be on my phone. 2 minutes, I'm dead. Like I will sleep and then I will literally wake up around 2 o'clock in the morning. You will find missed calls. Sometimes you don't even call people back because obviously it's late at night. You will like be. I'll call them in the morning because they are sleeping. But tomorrow you forgot. So I used to forget a lot and I still do it. I need to change. So it's always good if you are calling me and I didn't pick up, I didn't ignore you. The best is for you to just leave a message because obviously I'll attend to the message. Do you assess yourself as a good cook? Oh, um, we can ask my husband, or you can come over for a visit and you will know. What was a TV show when you were a child? I do we even did we even have TVs back then? I don't think so. I think the first time I really watched a movie was at school. They it was African Child Day, and then they brought the teachers think they made a way to bring this TV for us to watch Salafina, and we didn't have TVs at home, guys. So we are we are from that generation. Unlike the generation now of Yalos in Faith, they are watching Disney Junior, or they can even be on your phone watching Coco Melon or whatever. Oh, people are lucky. Um, what was your first job? Oh, I never talked about this. I was a bookkeeper, guys. I used to work for this white lady who has a tailoring business in Plain Window. She like has a whole big. I think she get tenders for 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 doing clothes for companies also. So I was a bookkeeper. Um, she actually Monica recommended me a friend my friend used to work for that lady's husband. So I think the wife asked the husband if Monica can recommend someone to assist her. Then I worked for 2 months with that woman. She used to give me 1.5. Can you imagine? That was a lot of money. I was still hunting for my job attachments, and now I have this. So yeah, grateful for that. Because I left after 2 months because my internship started. But now that I think about it, who is the first person you call whenever something happens in your life? Definitely my husband. If it's something related to my life, I call my husband. If it's something he cannot know, like I need advices also, I call my mentor, and that happens to be Mendalish. She's a sister in Christ, someone I look up to, someone I have so much in common with. So she's mostly the one I ask questions about marriage or my husband. If I cannot tell my husband something, Darasha will know. Or I'll call my sister if it's something related to the family, like especially my my family my my family before marriage. How do you, no, how do I differentiate the family? If it's something to do with siblings or just family, I'll call Lovisa and we'll talk about it. She's actually a secret keeper and a good advisor. She's more mature than I am. I know she'll watch this. Do you get angry quickly? Literally, yes. I'm actually a very nice person until you piss me off. I think I have a short temper. But yeah. Do you have a tattoo? No. I wish I could get a tattoo of my mom, but I can't handle injections. Nothing about injections. So no needles, please. So no tattoo. How do you like spending your birthday? Surrounded by family? It's perfect. And apparently, what turn you on? My man? He's the only person that turns me on. So he's the only person when it comes to turn on like male friends or whatever, he's the first man I got comfortable with, or I can be vulnerable and be myself around. So, yeah, what turn you off? I'm turned off by an arrogant person, someone who is just unkind. Seriously, I do not like people who look down on others. So, arrogance, not my cup of coffee. I think this is too long. Um, we ended at 45, so the remaining of questions we answer them some other time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please consider subscribing. We are on our way to, we are targeting 700 subscribers, please, by the end of December. So be part of the family and subscribe. With that said, I will see you guys in my next video. Please comment down below on what you think about this video. Also, home girl is done with breastfeeding, so we will be drinking more alcohol when Ghost is around. I'm joking, guys. See you guys in my next video. Ciao, ciao.